Have you ever explored Google Maps and stumbled upon a place that's mysteriously blurred out? These digital shadows hide fascinating secrets from around the globe. From military bases to private islands, these obscured locations spark our imagination. What don't they want us to see? Let's embark on a virtual journey to uncover the truth. One of the most famous blurred sites is the French military base, Camp des Aiguillettes. Located in the Alps, its strategic importance keeps it hidden from public satellite view. Governments often request blurring for national security. Sensitive installations, like nuclear facilities or intelligence headquarters, are commonly censored on mapping platforms. But it's not just governments. Some blurring protects privacy. The home of a former German chancellor, for instance, is obscured to grant a public figure some personal space. Then there are the enigmatic private islands. Certain ultra-exclusive retreats owned by billionaires are deliberately blurred, shielding their luxurious compounds from prying eyes. Sometimes the blurring is temporary. Google might obscure the site of a natural disaster or an active crime scene out of respect for victims and ongoing investigations. The process isn't perfect. Keen observers have found that older satellite imagery sometimes slips through, revealing what was later hidden. It's a digital game of cat and mouse. Cultural and religious sites also get this treatment. Some sacred indigenous lands or ancient monuments are blurred to deter disrespectful tourism or digital exploitation. The blurring technology itself is fascinating. Algorithms automatically detect and obscure faces and license plates, but area blurring is often a manual, request-based process. Let's travel to Russia. The city of Zheleznogorsk was once completely absent from maps. Today, its visible but key facilities remain blurred, a relic of its closed nuclear city past. In the Netherlands, the Dutch royal palace's gardens are blurred. This protects the privacy of the royal family while they reside there, a simple matter of seclusion. The blurring can create unintended mysteries. A blurred patch in a Chinese desert led to wild speculation, only to be identified later as a vehicle testing facility. Google isn't the only one. Other mapping services like Apple Maps and Bing also engage in this practice, often blurring the same sensitive locations worldwide. Sometimes the reason is artistic. The famous Weathermen mosaic on a Rotterdam building roof is blurred, likely to avoid distracting aerial viewers or due to copyright. The ethics are complex. Where is the line between legitimate privacy and the public's right to know? This debate shapes the digital landscape we explore every day. Certain blurrings are just puzzling. A random forest in North Carolina, a section of Australian coastline. With no obvious military or private value, they remain digital ghosts. Technology is evolving. New high-resolution satellites and aerial photography constantly challenge these policies, forcing a continuous reassessment of what should be visible. For the curious, these blurred spots are an invitation. They remind us that our world, even when seemingly fully mapped, still holds corners shrouded in deliberate mystery. The act of blurring also preserves a sense of place. For some cultures, certain lands are not meant to be viewed casually through a screen by strangers. In the end, these digital omissions create a unique map of our world's sensitivities, a layer showing our fears, our secrets, and our values. So next time you're virtually globetrotting, take a detour. Seek out these voids. Each one tells a story about conflict, privacy, power, or preservation. The mystery isn't always about what's hidden. Sometimes it's about why it must be hidden. That question reveals more about us than the obscured location itself. Our journey through the blurred lines of the digital map ends here. But your exploration is just beginning. What hidden corners will you discover? Remember, the map is not the territory. These blurred spots are reminders that our world, in all its complexity, can never be fully contained on a screen.